What's going on, guys, girls? We have a really tough game ahead for Edmonton Oilers here. Okay? Vancouver Canucks. And you're thinking, okay, Vancouver, but look at their goaltender. Spencer Martin is a goaltender of 13. So he stops virtually everything in his path. Edmonton, they're going to be at home. They have the control on their side. They have defense on their side. And they definitely have the power play on their side. So they got to hope for some special teams to play a part in this game. Otherwise, Vancouver's going to kill them. All right? Here we go, guys. All right, let me get my charts together too. 100 if I have my charts together. 1 to 14. 1 to 14 will be attack, and 15 to 20 puck battle. That's 6 minutes there. 6 minutes gone. We're here at Edmonton. 4, 5, 6, and that is a 19. So it could be special teams showing their head early here. Let's see what happens here. Puck battle of 43. Minor penalty on the visiting team. Home team takes a hit. So, Edmonton, that's exactly what they got to have. They have got to have that Vancouver penalty. And who is it on? I don't know. Let's see who it's on there. 81. Justin Dowling. 2 minutes for what? I don't know. Tell you, 44. Roughing. So this is only Edmonton's chance, I think. Specialty teams. That's it. What's up, Bob? Bob Bryant's back with us. All right, Edmonton now. +5 on the power play unit. They need it. So let's see what's going to happen here. First minute. 07. And they score. Oh, my gosh. Power play unit scores for Edmonton. Wow. 1-0 Edmonton. Power play goal, Edmonton. And who scores for them? I don't know. Let's see. 24 would be 12. It'd be Draisaitl. And getting ready for the playoffs. It's last game before the playoffs, and Connor McDavid will get the assist. Connor McDavid, and it is 1-0 Edmonton. All right. 13 minutes left to go in the first period. And that's only a minute there, and that's a 5. All right, Vancouver, 1-9. Edmonton, 10 to 20. That's a 3 with a 17. Great chance for Vancouver. Column A, 58. Tack a 12 all the way down to an 8. No chance for Vancouver. 4 more minutes. That's a 16, and once again, it'll be a puck battle. Puck battle sequence here. 75. Go to the agitator table. Let's go to the agitator table. 6. Enforcer patrol. Do a aggression check. All right, we will do an aggression check. Vancouver will get to red, and Edmonton home team will get to black. We'll add 1 to the red. And it's 3-3, so we have to do it again. 14, so let's see what happens here. So they win that. Go to the agitator table. If the high result has an enforcer, they do not. If no enforcer, they lack protection, and they take a hit. So Vancouver takes a hit there. 8 minutes left to go, first period. 6 minutes. Down to 2 minutes left. That's a 14. This will be red and blue. 1-9 Vancouver. 10 to 20 Edmonton. That's a 7 with a 6. That will be column D, 0-1. It will be a slot chance. It will be a slot chance for Vancouver. Vancouver, 0-4. They score. They score. Vancouver scores. Wow. 1-1. Messy. It was just a messy goal all around, but they scored. Vancouver, 51. Connor Garland. Garland scores there. All right. And let's see if there are any assists. 1. Pearson. Tanner Pearson. And it is 1-1. 2 minutes left to go in this first period. And that's only 1 minute there. And once again, a puck battle sequence. 51, hard collision, home player down, roll injury for the home team. Both teams take a hit. Ooh. So we have to roll for injury for the home team, Edmonton. Wow. 20. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Goalie is out. Use a backup. Okay. So Koskinen is out. So what we will do, we'll either go to Mike Smith or Stuart Skinner. We'll roll until one of their numbers pops up. 19, no. 75, that'll be Mike Smith. Mike Smith will now come in, and actually that is Edmonton's advantage. Mike Smith comes in, and he's actually a better goaltender. Wow. Mike Smith comes in. He's not a 7. He's an 8. So we will put Koskinen out. How about that? Injured. And we have a minute left to go. Let's see. 51. Yep. And that's all that meant was we keep playing, and that's the end of the period. 1-1. Score 1-1. How about that? Keith, what's going on? So Edmonton actually loses their goaltender and ends up getting lucky. But Vancouver, they aced out with their goaltender. They've got Spencer Martin, a 13 goaltender. We've scored 1 on them. I don't know how in the hell we did it, but we did it. And now we're going to the second period. It's 1-1. And that's 5 minutes. That's 5. That's a 15. So once again, it'll be puck battle sequence. Puck battle sequence of 59. 59. Battle back. Trailing team hustles to win. If tied, the higher aggression team deals a hit. All right. So Vancouver's the higher aggression team. They'll deal a hit. Okay. All right. And that is it. They just deal a hit. 15 minutes left to go. Second period. Whoa. Lost the red dice there. Not that time. We didn't. 3 minutes. And that's a 9. 1-9. Vancouver. 10-20. Edmonton. 4 with a 14. At will be Vancouver. Column A. 36. Attack of 8. They only have an attack of 6. They do have a crease chance. They do get a crease chance here. 45. Goalie of 9. No. Does not save it. It is a goal for Vancouver. 2-0. 2-1 rather. 2-1 is a score. And let's see who scores for him. Wow. 45. Connor Garland. That's his second goal of the night for him. Connor Garland. All right. No assists. Unassisted. Last game of the season here, folks. Edmonton really needs to get on track here. 12 minutes left to go. Second period. 2-1. Vancouver. 6 minutes. That's a 3. Edmonton has a chance here. They need a 10-20 on the red dice, though. That's a 9 with a 14. That's going to be Vancouver again. Column A, 87. attacking stamina of 6. They get a crease chance. They're going to get a crease chance here. 43 with their crease chance. That's another goal. That's another goal. Vancouver. Wow. 3-1. Does the guy get a hat trick? Connor Garland. Let's see. Connor Garland. What is he? 45 to 52. No, 37. That'd be Brock Bozer. Now, be 1, and that'll be JT Miller, assist. And it is 3-1. Edmonton's in some trouble. 6 minutes left. That's 3. That's a 3 with it. So now let's see what happens. 5 with a 6. That'll be defended. That'll be defended. Column D, 34. Gritty play. Defense will take a hit. Oh, let's see. Wait, hold on. Defense deals a hit. Yeah. So they give a hit to Vancouver there. Okay. 7 each on the hits. 3 minutes left, second period. And that runs the clock out. So Edmonton, not exactly what they wanted there. Score 3-1. Let's go to the third period. Here we go. 5. All right. That's a 3. So let's see what happens here now. 4 with a 7. It is defended. 74. Defended stamina greater? No. Nope. It is just as good. So it does no shot. 5 more minutes. Wow. 10 minutes left. That's a 6. Edmonton's got to get a shot soon. They're down by 2. 11 to 12. Edmonton gets a chance. Column A. See what happens here. 64. Attack of 12. Nope. Attack of 8. Slot chance. 69, and that's a save all night long. The only chance they had was all the way up to an 11. Unbelievable. Edmonton, what will they do now? 3. And that's a 2, so let's see what happens now. 13 with a 7. It is defended. But a 58 defended. Discipline unit. Yep, nothing happens. We're down to 7 minutes left. 4. Down to 3 minutes left. There's a 5 now. Edmonton needs something good here. 9 with a 4. That'll be column D. 45, nothing happens. Nope. It's got to be a 1 here for Edmonton. It's got to be a 1. And it is. That'll be with 2 minutes left, and that'll be a 4. They need a score here badly. 5 with a 13. They're not going to get one. But Vancouver might. 29. Attack of 6 scores. It is the goal. Vancouver is making this look too easy. 4-1. And with Connor Garland, 45 to 52. 43. No, Brock Bozer gets another one. Oh, my goodness. They got 2 goals each. And we'll let Connor Garland have the assist. All right. Last 2 minutes of the game. And that is 40 seconds. That's a 9. Edmonton pretty much must score here. 17 and 19. Let's see what happens. Column A, 96. Home ice. Home team produces a slot chance on an inspired play. All right. Slot chance. 32. Goaltender at 10 saves. He's a 13. He gets that any day of the week. Minute 20 left. This game's pretty well over here. 2, 3. That's an 8. Now the game is over. 10-18. That will be Edmonton again, but now all they can do is pad their stats. 0-2. It will be a goal, though. It will be a goal. That's all they're doing is padding stats now, Edmonton. 32. Connor McDavid scores the last goal of the season, looks like, for the Edmonton Oilers. Now will they get any assists? They'll get 1. They'll get 2. So we'll definitely give it to Draisaitl. And Hyman. And it is 4-2. So Dallas, Dallas just scores again, guys. 24-0. And the Buccaneers are in some serious trouble. Yep, they are in serious trouble. Under review. That's going to be a touchdown, isn't it? Wow. So, Edmonton, this game needs to be under review. Yeah. Anytime you got a goaltender with a 13 number, a 13. Yeah, you're lucky to even get one across the board on them. So, yeah, that's end of that. The end of that. I talked to Matt Sharver earlier too. I asked him if he was at the game. He said no. I told him, thank goodness. He kind of laughed it off. I don't think he thinks the game's over yet. It may not be, but I'll tell you, it sure seems it. Sure seems like the game's over with early here. But whoever wins gets to go to San Francisco anyway, so that's no picnic next week. I can promise you that shit. You know, I can promise you that. You win, you go to, you win, you get to go to San Francisco. So, let's look over what the Edmonton Oilers did this season. All right. They lose this in convincing fashion 4-2. Right? Yeah, 4-2. All right. So, let's get the pen out. And we got to look compared to what they really did in real life. So, game 82. We'll put an L. We'll put Vancouver 4, Edmonton 2. And they finished the season 50, 26, and 6. That's one game difference, guys. They finished the season 49, 25, and 6. This is 50, 26, and 6. Absolutely crazy. So, big ups to Stone Cold Hockey here to even get this close. Come on. Big ups to that team. Big ups to the guys that made this game. Okay? Big ups to them. All right? All right. So we're finishing with, 105 points? I think it's 106 points. 106 points. All right. So 106 points is what we get. All right. Now, I will start doing the replays, one dice roll replays for each team through a whole season. So that's probably going to take me a couple weeks. 4 missed extra points, Dar. Yep. He missed another one. Yep. He went to the Gronkowski School of Kicking. Gronkowski, they said Gronkowski was practicing today and missed 3 in a row. Oh my God. The kicker will be fired before next week. You're right. You're right. So let's look at the overall points that Edmonton got. I mean, these guys got this year. Okay. Let's go back to their cards. All right. So Leon Draisaitl hired Charlie Brown. How about Charlie Brown to kick? Charlie Brown doesn't even get to the ball. Lucy, bitch, you quit pulling the ball out from under Charlie Brown. Damn, Charlie. Damn, Chuck. Charlie Brown. Hire Charlie Brown to kick. How about that? So Draisaitl, yeah. And he scored the first goal of the year for him. And the last goal of the year was scored by McDavid. How about that? That's wild. So goals, just goals themselves. Draisaitl. X right there for a goal. Derek Ryan. How about Derek Ryan? He got a goal. And let's see. Tyson Barrie got a goal. First game. They scored 4. Shore. Devin Shore scored the first game. I'm just keeping up with goals right now. So that's 4 goals in the first. 4 goals in the first game. So we'll just put that one face down. We'll see how many I got. Anybody got a clue? Anybody have even a clue how many the leading goal scorer for Edmonton will have? I don't even have a friggin' clue. I don't think we got any 50 goal scorers, but it'd be close probably. I don't think we got anybody scored 50. All right. So, game 2. Edmonton won that one 3-1. Draisaitl scored again. Tim says 45. By who? I'll write that to the side here. Tim says somebody scored 45 goals. Now, who will it be, though? Will it be Draisaitl? Will it be McDavid? Will it be Hyman? It'd have to be one of them 3. Hyman got that one. That's his first. You think Draisaitl? 45. I tend to agree with you that Draisaitl led the team. But man, he had I don't know if he ever had any hat tricks or not, but 82 games. I'm gonna say Draisaitl got 57. I'm gonna say 57 goals. That's what I'm gonna say. I'll just put my name beside of it. We'll see. We'll see. All right. We just had Hyman there. That was his first of the year. Yamamoto. He got a goal. 1, 2, 3. They won 5. They won 5-1. Okay, McDavid and Draisaitl. Okay, McDavid gets his first goal of the year in game 2, but Draisaitl gets his third. So soon, he's not far from having the first 5. I got a little chunk for 5, so we'll see what happens. So he's got 3 in 2 games. That's pretty good chances there. Anaheim beat us 5-3, so we got 3 goals this game. They were up 4-0, then 4-1. Yamamoto scores, so that's his second. Fogley, he had some good goals this year too. He scored 1. McDavid scores his second. That made it 4-3, and we lost 5-3. All right, so. All right. Next game, we win 3-1. Puljujarvi, Puljujarvi, Puljujarvi gets 1. McDavid gets another goal. That's his third. So he's tied with Draisaitl now. And Yamamoto gets another goal. That's his third. Wow. Pretty cool. David, Puljujarvi, and Yamamoto. Yeah. All right. Game 5. Edmonton wins. They get 4 goals. And they go down 2-0 early though. Wow. Well. 2-0. Three nothing. They were down 3-0. Edmonton was down 3-0 in this game, and Draisaitl gets the first one. That's 4th goal. McDavid, that's his 4th goal. McDavid again, so that's 5. So that's a package of 5. I got a 5 right there. Draisaitl scores right there. Unbelievable. And that's a package of 5. So he's got 5 in 5 games. Both of them have 5 in 5 games. Crazy stuff. Crazy. The Flyers are next. Edmonton wins this game 3-2, so we got 3 goals. And Draisaitl got the first one. That's 6 for him in 6 games. Giroux scores. No. Giroux got a penalty. Konechny, Atkinson. Okay, Shore scores. Shore scores. That's 2. Save. Penalty. And then a power play goal by Draisaitl at the end. So Draisaitl, Shore, Draisaitl. Yeah. Power play goal to end the game. That's 7 for him through 6 games. Damn, he may have 60 goals. I said 57. Wow. Game 7, Edmonton scored 5 this game. And the first one was Draisaitl. That's his 8th. Unbelievable. And then Connor McDavid scores. That's his 6th. Zach Kassian scores. That's his 1st. Bozer. Oh, it's another team. Okay. That's, yeah. That's for the Canucks, Bozer. That's right. Jeez. So Draisaitl, McDavid, and Cassian so far. 4-1. Draisaitl scores that one, makes it 4-1. That's 9. And 4-2. And then 5-2. Draisaitl. He's got 10 goals through 7 games, folks. Good Lord. Oilers at the end lost. They lost game 82. Now we're going through and what's going on, Dave? We're going through and figure out how many goals they've got scored. Through 7 games, Draisaitl has 7. Through 7 games, he's got 10 goals. All right. Edmonton with Kulak. Brent Kulak gets a goal. That's his first of the year. Zach Hyman. That's only his second goal. I really thought he had more than that. Tyson Barrie. That's his second of the year. Jordan Eberle scored, and Lynn scored. Then Edmonton scored with Fogley. That's his second of the year. Made it 4-3, and that was it. So Draisaitl has 10 through 8 games. 9th game. Edmonton wins this one 3-1. Give up one to Duchesne to start. Then Darnell Nurse scores his first goal of the year. Defenseman Darnell Nurse. Draisaitl scores again. 11th goal in 9 games. And then Zach Hyman, he's going to warm up. It looks like he's going to warm up. That's 3 goals for him now. And all right. 10th game coming up. It went to 5-4. It was an overtime loss. So we got 4 goals this game. Okay? 4 goals this game. McDavid scores. That's his 7th. Draisaitl scores again. That's his 12th. 3-2 Puljujärvi. That's his second of the year. Schneider. And then Nurse scores to tie it at 4, and then we lost in overtime. So overtime loss, we did get a point out of it, but that's it. Next game, we score 5 goals. Detroit jumps on top, and then Yamamoto gets his 4th goal of the year. Puljujärvi gets his 3rd goal of the year. Yamamoto gets his 5th goal of the year. Oh, he's Derek Ryan, 2nd goal of the year there for Ryan. 4-2, 4-3, 5-3. Derek Ryan gets another goal. That's his 3rd. 5-3. Draisaitl, 12 goals through 11 games. Next game, Boston wins 5-4. So Edmonton got 4 goals this game. Let's see what happens. 1-0 and then 1-1. Ryan McLeod. If you're not sure what their first name is, just say Ryan. Right? They got Ryan McLeod, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. And then we got Derek Ryan, too, on top of that. Yeah. So Ryan McLeod gets his first goal of the year. Boston jumps on top 2-1. Then we make it 2-2 with Kulak, his 2nd goal of the year. Then McLeod makes it 3-2. All right. 3-3 with Pasternak, and then Boston scores, makes it 4-3. Then they make it 5-3, and then Zach Hyman, his fourth of the year, makes it 5-4. 12 games into the season. Oh yeah, they're into the play. They're safely in the playoffs. Yes. Yep. We got to I just got to do replay of some other games. Plus, we got to take into account the games that they've lost and won. So against the Oilers, whoever played. Next game, Edmonton scores 6 goals, 6-3. They beat the Sabres in Buffalo. Buffalo jumps to a 1-0 lead, and then 1-1. Kyle Turris. Yeah, Turris. This will be his first goal of the year. He didn't score much this year. All right, so it's 1-1. Second goal, Yamamoto scores his 6th. Very nice. Then a power play goal makes it 2-2. Then Buffalo jumps up 3-2. Then Evander Kane. Wow, Evander Kane does not score until the 13th game of the year. How about that? Wow. Is that right? Yeah. 13 games into the year before he scores. Then 4-3, Draisaitl scores his 13th. 5-3, McDavid scores his 13th. 2-3. Yeah. And then 6-3, Edmonton goal. McDavid unassisted, 14 goals for him. He's leading the team now through 13 games. They got one guy with 13 and one with 14. The next one's not too good. St. Louis 5-1, so we only got one goal this game. Boy. Cody Ceci, fourth line guy, fourth line defenseman, I think. Yeah, scores a goal for us. Yeah, so he's normally a scratch. He scores for us, and that's it. That was just not a good game. Next game, we score 3. We win 3-2 over the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg gets up on top early, and then Edmonton scores a power play goal by McDavid. That's his 10th. Oh, okay. That's just his 10th goal. That's right. Draisaitl has 13. That was McDavid's 8th, 9th, 10th. So he's only got 10 now. Okay. I got you. Draisaitl scores his 14th. Wow. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. No, thank you. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scores a goal. And let's see. 3-2 Edmonton. They give up a goal late, but that's it. Draisaitl, Nugent-Hopkins, McDavid through 15. Yeah, Dallas is kicking some ass, aren't they? All right, Jets and Oilers again. This time, Edmonton wins 3-2. Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan gets his 4th. Okay. Jets score, and then Cody Ceci gets his 2nd. And then the winning goal, Connor McDavid gets his 11th. Connor McDavid. Yep, 3-2. 16 games. May not do all of them tonight, but I just want to see how far I can go. Next, the Blackhawks win 3-2. The Blackhawks were a pitiful team, folks. They were a pitiful team. They went on the road and beat the Oilers here. So the Oilers got 2 goals. And Draisaitl got the first one, his 15th. And who got the next one? I don't know. Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid got his 12th. And that was it. Oilers Stars. Oilers win 2-1. So, and start off right here with Connor McDavid, 13th. And let's see who else scores. Cody Cece scores again. That's his third. All right, 2-1. Getting ready for baseball, yeah. Game 19, Oilers and Coyotes. Edmonton put 5 on the board, 5-2. They win. Arizona jumps ahead 2-0, and then Bouchard, Evan Bouchard, his first of the season. And then Draisaitl scores again, his 16th in 19 games. That's pretty good. And then Zach Hyman scores his 5th on a power play. All right. Makes it 3-2. Don't worry, 4-2's coming up. Draisaitl scores that one. That's his 17th of the year. And let's see. Edmonton goal, another one by Draisaitl. 18 in 19 games. Now we're starting to see some goal scoring. Tim said 45. I said 57. We might both be wrong. Vegas wins the next game 2-1, so we only get one goal. Edmonton scores. McDavid scores that goal and gets his 14th. But pretty lackluster offensive performance by Edmonton there, 2-1. But we don't get shut out none this year. We don't get shut out at all. We go to the 21st game, and Edmonton decides, oh, wow, they're down 4-1 after 2. They lose 5-4. Edmonton loses 5-4, so they at least showed up at the end. Evander Kane scores his 2nd. Maybe he breaks out 2-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. And then the last little, let's see, 4-2. McDavid scores his 15th. Then all hell breaks loose. Let's see. Gunsel made it 5-2. Then McDavid makes it 5-3. McLeod makes it 5-4. So McDavid has 16 goals. Draisaitl 18 through 21 games. Let's see what happens. Edmonton now, they lay a smackdown on Seattle Kraken at Seattle, 6-0. So we're going to get some goals this game. Derek Ryan gets his 5th of the year. So that's a box. Edmonton, next one, Puljujärvi gets his 4th. Yamamoto gets his 7th. Fogley gets his 3rd. 5-0. McLeod gets his 4th. And McDavid gets his 17th. Wow. Draisaitl got some points there. Draisaitl got some points, but he didn't get any goals. So he's leading the team with 18, and McDavid with 17. We're going to the 23rd game now. And Edmonton wins this one 3-1. And right off, Puljujärvi gets his 5th right off the bat. Well, second period, but first one I saw. Then they give up a goal. Then Evander Kane makes it 2-1. That's his 3rd goal. And then Draisaitl scores and gets his 19th. 3-1. Draisaitl scored. And now Edmonton loses the next game, but it's 6-4. So we do get 4 goals. We lose the game. Let's see. The first one, Zach Hyman. Hyman scores. And that's his 6th of the year. Then Yamamoto scores. That's his 8th of the year. Edmonton gets Hyman again. That's his 7th. 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, and then 6-4. Bouchard gets a goal. All right, we're going to the 25th game. 25th game. And the Bruins win this one in overtime. It's an overtime loss. But we got 2 goals. 3-2 is what we lost by. McDavid scores pretty early there. Makes it his 18th. And Sean scores. And then Barry scores. It's only Tyson Barry's third. Tyson, isn't his name Tyson Barry? Yeah. It's only his third goal. Thought he had more than that. No, guess not. Nope. 25 games in. 26th game. Carolina give us an ass whipping in this one, 6-3. So we scored 3, but they came to town and beat the Oilers. They got up 3-0 and then 3-1. I gotta see what I'm on damn writing there. Looks like ED. Power play goal, Edmonton. Oh, okay. McDavid scores. That's his 19th. So he's tied for the team lead now. 5-2. Evander Kane scores again. That's his 4th. And then we score one more. Evander Kane scores again. Gets his 5th. And that's through 26 games. 27th game, we lose to Toronto, 3-1. So we only got a goal here. Warren Fogley got his 4th goal. So that was not a game. We played at home, but we did not get blown out. We didn't get shut out. We did score 1. But it's like getting beat. Next game, game 28, the Blue Jackets at the Oilers. And Edmonton wins 6-2. So we got 6 goals we have to go through here. Leon Draisaitl gets his 20th in the 28th game. So that's pretty good. Goal 2, Yamamoto gets his 9th. Goal 3, Draisaitl, 21. 4-1 right here. Perlini. Brendan Perlini. That's the first time we've heard that name. He gets a goal. And then Warren Fogley. Fogley gets another goal. That's his 5th. All right. 5-2. 6-2. There's Zach Hyman scores again. That's his 8th. And that's what happens. There's Hyman, Perlini, Fogley, Draisaitl, Yamamoto, Draisaitl. Yeah. 21 goals for Draisaitl now. Yeah, through 28 games, so not bad. Oilers win that next game against the Kraken 6-1. 6 goals. Let's see what happens. Seattle jumps up early, though. And then Draisaitl scores again, 22. Second goal, McDavid gets his 20th. These two guys are going to be fighting back and forth all year. 3-1, Fogley. Fogley's starting to really score a lot. That's his 6th. Then Zach Kassian scores only his 2nd goal of the year. And let's see, 5-1, Zach Hyman. Hyman makes it 9th. And we get one more, Skivoy. I don't know how the hell to say it. Keith Skivoy. Colton Skivoy. That's his name. How about the Splinters? The Sycamore Splinters. Okay, game 30. Oilers and Blues. Edmonton wins this one 6-4. So Edmonton gets 6 goals. St. Louis gets 2. Then Edmonton gets one with McDavid, his 21st. Then McDavid scores again. Wow. He's at 22, tied for the team lead with Draisaitl. And then he gets another one. Natural hat trick. 23. Watertown Warthogs. How about that? Syracuse Splinters. All right, that's fine. All right. 3-2. 4-2. Hyman. Zach Hyman scores his 10th. How about that? 10th. 11th. Next one would be Puljujärvi. Scores his 6th. Next. St. Louis goal. Then Draisaitl scores again, his 23rd. Now he's tied for the team lead. Wow. Did I say Syracuse Splinters? I thought I said Sycamore Splinters. It doesn't matter. Sycamore, Syracuse, whatever. We'll have to go back and watch it. Edmonton wins this next game, game 31 against the Devils. 4-3. Let's see what Edmonton gets here. McDavid scores his 24th. Goal number 2, McLeod. That's his 5th. So they are scoring a lot of goals. They really are. 2-2, and then 3-2, Draisaitl, 24th. Next one is Hyman. That's his 11th. 4-3. That was the final score. Louisville Monarchs. How about that? All right. 32. We got the Oilers and the Islanders. Edmonton scores 4. Wins 4-1. Edmonton scores with Nugent Hopkins. That's only his 2nd. He had a light year this year. 2-0. McDavid scores. 25 for McDavid. 25 for McDavid. 2-1. 3-1. Darnell Nurse makes it 3. He gets his 3rd. 4-1. Zach Hyman gets his 12th. So McDavid first to 25. And that's through 32 games. We're not even 41 is halfway through the season, guys. We may have 2 50-goal scorers here, which would be nuts. All right, 33, game 33. Rangers win this one 4-1. So this was not a good win for us. A good loss. This was not a good loss for us. Evan Bouchard. Is his name Evan Bouchard? Yeah, scores a late goal. It pretty much didn't matter by that time, but he scores 4-1. Kept us from getting absolutely from getting shut out. Next game we lose 4-3 to Toronto, so another loss, but we get 3 goals. Zach Hyman scores, and that's his 13th. Draisaitl scores. That's 25 for Draisaitl. 25 for Draisaitl. 3-1. McDavid scores his 26th. 3-3, and then we lose 4-3. Yeah. All right. Game 35. Ottawa beats us 4-3, but we got 3 goals. Puljujärvi gets his 7th. Draisaitl, 26 for him. He's tied with McDavid. Yamamoto gets his 10th. Through 35 games, we got 2 guys with 26 goals. Yeah, man, I'll tell you. Truth of consequences, cactuses. Panthers and Oilers. And Edmonton lost us one too, 4-3, but we did get 3 goals. Let's see. So Florida scores, then we score. Draisaitl, 27th. And then we tie it with McDavid, 27th. Oh my gosh. Then Scavoy or whatever his name is. I can't say his damn name. And that's all we got was 3 goals. We lost the game, though. The next one, oh boy. This is one we want to forget. Oilers lose this game. Flames win 7-2. And I mean, Markstrom was on his head most of the game, this game. They were up 6-0 in the third. You guys know. Yeah, they won a division with that record, yeah. They won a division. So Bouchard gets his 4th, and Zach Hyman gets his 14th. Sad. Very, very sad here. 38th game, an overtime loss, 2-1. 2-1 here. Edmonton goal, Puljujärvi. So it's his 8th. He did keep us away from getting shut out. Next is 39th game, I guess. Yeah, I didn't write a number up there. Let me write a number up there. 39. Predators, Nashville Predators. Maybe this is a bad game. It was 5-3. We lose again. Edmonton scored with Evander Kane. That's his 6th. I'm going through my whole season there, Ken. So I hope I don't. Yeah. Cody Ceci got his 4th goal. So, yeah. And then Zach Hyman scores again. Zach Hyman scores his 15th. Zach Hyman's 15th goal. And then they actually lost this game 5-4. 5-4. I put 5-3, but they lost 5-4. They got a goal I didn't give credit for. So, so Darnell Nurse scored his 4th. All right, Ken. So we're almost halfway through the season. Not quite. We're almost halfway through the season. And let's see what happens here. 40th game, Oilers. Shootout loss to the Canadiens in Montreal. But we did get 3 goals, so let's see what happens here. Draisaitl, 28th goal. We're almost halfway. We're not even halfway through the season. He got 28 goals. Montreal scored, and then we scored again. Connor McDavid scores his 28th. And then Leon Draisaitl scores his 29th. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scores his 3rd. And Warren Fogley actually scored his 4th. You know what? I actually messed up in that game, and I gave Montreal. We actually won this one in regulation, and that came down as a shootout loss. So we lost a point in that game. Yep. 41st game. Draisaitl had 55 goals last season, did he? So right now he's got 29, and we're almost halfway. All right. So, Oilers, Senators. We take a loss here at Ottawa. This will be halfway through the season. We lose 4-3. 3 goals. Let's see where we get. First goal, Evander Kane. That's only his 7th goal. Halfway through the season. He's not really lighting it up for us. Then Nugent Hopkins only gets his 4th goal. Wow. And then 3-2, Leon Draisaitl. 30 goals through halfway. So that's pretty close. And we lose 4-3. Yep, 4-3. Halfway through the season now, Draisaitl has 30, and McDavid has 28. So let's see what happens the second half of the season. How many? Draisaitl had 55. How many did McDavid have? About 45? Something like that. Overtime win comes up. 5 goals for Edmonton. So let's see what happens. Hyman scores his 16th. And Cody Ceci scores his 5th. All right. Washington up 3-2, then 3-3. Evander Kane scores again. Evander Kane scores his 8th. He's lighting it up now, Star. You're going to say he has 38. Yeah, okay, he's got 30 already here. All right. Derek Ryan has his 6th. 4-4. And then the overtime win, McLeod got the overtime winner. McLeod got the overtime winner. That's his 6th goal of the year. 44 for McDavid, huh? All right. All right. We're to the 43rd game. Golden Knights at the Oilers. Edmonton mopped the floor with them 5-1 at home. Edmonton, McDavid gets the first goal. That's his 29th. Second goal, McDavid. That's his 30th. Third goal, Kane gets that one. That's his 9th. Then Cody Ceci scores his 6th. 5-1. Hyman scores again, and that is his 17th. And they win 5-1. 5-1. 44th game. Blackhawks at the Oilers. Blackhawks win. Edmonton wins 5-0. We get a pitch a shutout in this game. Yamamoto gets his 11th. Draisaitl, 31st. Evander Kane, his 10th. He's starting to warm up a little bit now. Nugent Hopkins only scores his 5th goal right there. He had to be good for at least 20 goals. But he didn't do that much there. Draisaitl scores number 32 right there in 44 games. He is lighting up the lamp, boys and girls. Next, we got the Islanders. We just barely did not get shut out here. 3-1. We lose. We only got 1 goal. Yamamoto got his 12th in that game. So not a good game for us. Next game was Oilers and Sharks. We win this game 5-4. 5 goals. San Jose jumps ahead 1-0 after 1 period. And then Connor McDavid scores 31st. And then McDavid scores his 32nd. And then Draisaitl scores his 33rd. And then McDavid scores his 33rd. Lord. 5-3. Draisaitl scores his 34th. Yeah. 34 goals for Draisaitl. He got a hat trick there, didn't he? Draisaitl get a hat trick in that game. 1, 2. McDavid got a hat trick in that game. Yeah, McDavid got a hat trick. Draisaitl got 2 goals. Yeah, he just got 2. Next, we got the Oilers and the Kings. Edmonton scores 5. They just squeak out a 5-4 win. Yamamoto, 13th. Draisaitl, 35. Derek Ryan is 7th. 3-2, 3-3. We're 4-3. Draisaitl. Is it 36? 10, 20, 35, 36. Yep, 36 for Draisaitl. Doughty. And then it went to overtime. And who scored in overtime? Shootouts. Shootout, I don't think you count those goals in the shootout. Tell me if you do. Yes or no, Tim and Ken. Shootout goals, do they count for the season total? I don't think they do. Season totals, shootout goals, because I don't think they do. No on the shootout. I didn't think so. Okay, I got you. But they did win that game. Next one, overtime win for Edmonton, 5-4. Did they win in overtime? Yes, they did. They win in overtime. I'll tell you who scored the overtime goal in a minute. Anaheim jumps on top, and then Zach Hyman scores his 18th. Then Anaheim scores, and then Edmonton scores. Evander Kane, his 12th. And then Anaheim scores again, Anaheim scores again. Edmonton scores with Hyman. And Hyman scores the second goal. Oh, okay. So scores Melton. And he gets his 20th goal in there. Then we go to overtime. And the last minute of overtime, unassisted, Connor McDavid scores. 34th goal. Draisaitl with 36 right now. Going to the 49th game. Oilers at the Jets. Oilers win this game 4-1. 4-1. Draisaitl scores. That's 10. That's 20. That's 30. So he's got 37 so far. And now he's got 38. And then we go to second period. McDavid scores. 10, 20, 35. He's got 35. Then they give up a goal, 3-1, and Puljujärvi scores his 9th. Go to the 50th game of the season now. Colorado Wild gave up 7 goals to the Oilers. 7-3. 7-3. Let's see what Edmonton gets here. Evander Kane scores his 12th. Tied it. Then Edmonton with Hyman scores his 21st. Then McDavid scores 10, 20, 30. That's 36 from McDavid. Draisaitl scores again. That's 39 from Draisaitl. 2. Hyman scores again. 22. Spurgeon. Hyman scores again. That's 23. And then McDavid scores 37. Draisaitl's next goal is 40 for him. Yep. Draisaitl's next goal is 40. See what happens. 51st game. Draisaitl has got 40. Yep. All right. Foley gets his 8th. 4-3. Hyman. Wow, this is a 24th. This 24th goal. Wow. 6-3. Tampa Bay wins that game 6-3, running away. Next game, Edmonton wins 3-1 over the Panthers. Zach Hyman scores again. That's 25 goals for him. For Hyman. Pretty good deal there. I don't know how many he scored, but he probably got 25 to 30. But he's got 25 goals only in 52 games. That's damn good. And then Draisaitl scores again. That's 41 for him. And then Hyman again, 26. Wow. That's crazy. All right, next game. Edmonton wins 5-4 in overtime. Yep, and it's not a shootout, so 5 goals for him. Edmonton Warren Fogley scores his 9th, and then McDavid scores 38 for McDavid so far. And then they give up a goal, give up another one, then they give up another one. Wow. Then Draisaitl scores his 42nd. Give up another one, 4-3, and then Draisaitl scores again, getting his 43rd, and it was 4-4, and then in overtime, Yamamoto scores his 14th, and they win. Hyman had 27 goals on the season. He's got 26 right here. All right. Oilers, Flyers. Flyers win this game 4-3, so we did score 3. McDavid scored. And then 4-1, 4-2, Yamamoto scores again. He's got 15. And Bouchard gets his 5th. 4-3. Yeah, nothing much happens there. All right, Oilers, Blackhawks. Oilers win 6-0 in Chicago. Draisaitl, 44th goal. Draisaitl, 45th goal. Hyman, his 27th goal. McDavid, 10, 20, 30, 40 goals for him now. Draisaitl, 46. My goodness. And then McDavid scores. That's 41. Wow. That's crazy. Then Edmonton beats up on the Canadiens 6-0. Bouchard scores again. That's his 6th. Tyson Barrie. He scored early in the year, and then he went cold. That's his 4th. Draisaitl, 47. McDavid, 42. Draisaitl, 48. Evander Kane, 13. Then the Edmonton Oilers lose in overtime to Calgary 4-3. So we get 3 goals. Devon Shore gets his 3rd. And then what do? We give up a goal. Then Puljujärvi gets his 10th. He gets his 10th of the year. Then we give up a goal. And last second of the game, Zach Kassian scores. Zach Kassian gets his 3rd goal. And then we lose in overtime. We get 1 point for an overtime loss. All right. Then the Capitals come to town and just eat our ass up. 7-2. I mean, they beat the shit out of us. They come to Edmonton. 3-1. McDavid does put one on the board, though. 43 from McDavid. And then Yamamoto puts his 16th up, and that's it for us. That was just an ass whipping. 59th game coming up. Lightning wins 4-1, so we only put up one. And who does that? Edmonton Gold, Nugent Hopkins keeps us from getting shut out. That's his 6th. Not a good game there. Not a good game. We're going to do the 60th game. Red Wings and Oilers, and Edmonton wins 5-2. Zach Hyman puts up his 28th goal. And then Skivoyer gets his 3rd. Then gives up 1. And then Draisaitl scores again, 49th. And then Bouchard scores his 7th. And then we give up 1. And then right there at the end, Draisaitl scores again. Yep. 50th. Gets his 50th. 60 games, 50 goals. Pretty damn good. How about that? Sabres, Oilers, Edmonton scores 8 in this game. 8-3. There'll be a lot of scoring. Draisaitl, 51. Zach Kassian, only his 4th. 2-2. 3-2. Cody Ceci, his 7th. Draisaitl, 52. Draisaitl, 53. Puljujarvi, 11th. McDavid, said 49, 10, 20, 30, 44 for him. And then Draisaitl gets another one, 54 for Draisaitl. Wow. 62nd game. Edmonton wins this one in overtime, 3-2. Devils jump out 2-0 lead, and then Philip Broberg, first goal of the season for him. Needed him to come out that night. And then Tyson Barrie gets his 5th of the season. So this is a big game for us here. And then in overtime, Connor McDavid scores in overtime. He gets 45 goals. We needed that game, it looks like. Oilers and Avalanche. Avalanche wins 5-2, so we get 2 goals this game. Tyson Barrie gets his 6th, and Connor McDavid. They get a jump out to 2-0 lead, then lose 5-2. Wow. 30, 40. He's got 46 goals now, but not 54. That's for damn sure. Oilers and Stars. Edmonton wins this game 3-2. Let's see, 3-2. Hyman scores. That's what, 29, 10, 29. Yeah, 29 for Hyman. And then they score with McDavid. Then they score with Yamamoto. That's his 17th. And then 3-2 is the way it ended. 3-2. Yep. And then Edmonton beats the Sharks 5-4. See what happens here. 2-0, then 2-1. Skivoyer, 4 goals for him. And San Jose jumps up 3-1. There's 3-2. Evander Kane, 14th goal. And then they get a hit 4-2. Wow, then Puljujarvi scores his 12th. And then the last minute, McDavid scored. McDavid scores. And then it went to overtime. And Draisaitl, unassisted, 55th goal. Unbelievable. 55 goals so far. He may get 60. Oilers and Flames. Calgary wins 4-3, so we do get 3 goals this game. Evander Kane scores 1. That's his 15th. He's warming up as the year progresses there. 1-1, 2-1 Calgary, 2-2 Draisaitl 56. 3-2, and then there's 3-3 Zach Hyman scores his 30th. And then 4-3 Goudreau scores right at the end to beat us, pulls the carpet out from under us. 67th game, Arizona Coyotes. They lose to Edmonton 6-1. Draisaitl, 57th goal. And then Bouchard, his 8th. Tyson Barrie, his 7th. 4-1 McDavid. Cassian, that's 5 for him. 6-1 Yamamoto, that's 18 for him. Well, 6-1. We go to the 68th game. Edmonton wins 5-2, so 5 more goals. Edmonton. McLeod gets his 7th. McDavid. What's he got now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's 50 goals for him. 2 guys with 50. Draisaitl 57, McDavid 50. Wow. That's crazy. Hyman really lit the board up here late in the season. 31 goals so far. And McDavid, 51 now. 2-4-1-4-5-2. Draisaitl, 58th. This is crazy stuff. Blues, Oilers, Edmonton wins 4-2. 4 more goals for us. Zach Hyman again. Wow. 32. Then we give up a goal. St. Louis gets another one. Then we score another one. Nugent Hopkins. Only his 7th. Edmonton power play. Evander Kane. 16th. And then Evan Bouchard scores another one. That's his 9th. They win 4-2. Then we go to the 70th game. Edmonton beats the Ducks 4-1. Anaheim scores early, though. And then we score with Draisaitl, 59th. Then McDavid scores his 52nd. Then Draisaitl gets number 60. 60 goals. And then 4-1, Edmonton goals, Ceci. 60 goals. I don't think he can get 70. I don't think he can. But Edmonton scores 7 in the next game, 7-3 against the Sharks. Zach Cassian scores his 6th. And McDavid, 53. 2-1, 3-1. McDavid scores again, 54. Draisaitl, 61. Derek Ryan, that's his 8th. Draisaitl, 62. Evander Kane with 17. And they gave up a goal late, 7-3. Oilers, Kings. Oilers win this one 2-1, so only 2 goals for Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins, only his 8th goal. And McDavid, 55. Avalanche and Oilers. Edmonton wins 3-2. 3-2. Let's see what happens. Warren Fogley, his 10th. Draisaitl, 63. McDavid, 56. Can he get 60 goals? Oilers Wild. Minnesota wins this from 4-3. We do get 3 goals. So we get 3 goals out of this. Let's see what happens here. Connor McDavid unassisted there. That's 57. Draisaitl, 64. We got one more gold, but who got it for us? Hyman got another one. That's 33 for him. Wow. Oilers Predators. Edmonton scores 5 this game. Draisaitl, 65. Puljujarvi, his 13th. Three. Brent Kulak gets his 3rd. And then Draisaitl, 66 goals. And then Bouchard, his 10th. Can McDavid get 3 more goals to get 60? I don't know. Golden Knights and Oilers. And Edmonton scores 4-0 here. 1-0. And there's McDavid, 58. And there's McDavid, 59. And there's Draisaitl, 67. There's Hyman, 34, I think. 10, 20, 34. 4-0. 4-0 there. 77th game coming up. Oilers win 7-5. 7 goals. Derek Ryan, his 9th. Derek Ryan, his 10th. McLeod, his 8th. Evander Kane, his 18th. 4-3. 4. Evander Kane, his 19th. Puljujarvi, his 14th. And then Puljujarvi gets his 15th, and it's a game winner, 7-5. McDavid needs 1 more for 60. 78th game. Edmonton wins in overtime, 5-4. First goal. Colorado scores 2. They score 3. Then McDavid gets his 60th. McDavid gets number 60. Fogley scores his 11th. Draisaitl, 68. Can he get 70? Yamamoto, his 19th. Kadri, and then in overtime, Yamamoto scores his 20th. 79th game coming up. Draisaitl needs 2 for 70. But we lose this game 5-2, so we don't get but 2 goals here. Derek Ryan scores the first one. That's 11th. And Zach Hyman scores his 35th? 35th goal. And then we get just beat up after that. Then we get an overtime loss to the Penguins, 3-2. So we got 2 goals coming here. Scavoyer gets his 5th. And 2-1 Draisaitl. That is 69 goals. Can he get one more? He will not this game because they lose. And then we've got two more games, 81 and 82. And Edmonton scores 7 this game. 7-2 over the Sharks. Here we go. The Sharks jump on top 1-0. Then Evander Kane scores his 20th. San Jose scores. Then Evander Kane scores his 21st. Then it was 3-2. Perlini scores only his second goal of the year. Then Cody Ceci scores his 9th. Draisaitl gets his 70th. Draisaitl, 70 goals. Puljujärvi gets his 16th. And then Derek Ryan gets his 12th. Wow. 4 missed extra points. Canucks and Oilers. Edmonton loses this game 4-2. Draisaitl 71. He ends his season with 71. And then McDavid gets 1 to make it 61. And that's what happens. So how many goals did we get for the year? I didn't keep up with it, but let's see if we can kind of count. And if Cleveland baseball fan to find out for us, so you can find out if we came close. Total goals. All right, 71 and 12 is 83. '71 and 12 is 83, 88, 93. 93 and 35, 127, 147, 207, 208, 218, 219, 220, 235, 241, 244, 248, 256, 257, 267, 267, 267, 277, 278, 287, 292, 295, 305, 307, 308, 313. 313 goals. Scored 285, huh? I got 313 here. So a little over. Wow. That was wild. That was wild there. The replay. So now you guys just have to kind of hang tight with me while I get my all my teams together, all the paperwork together, and try to get a semblance of season in. I'm gonna be doing one roll. All right, guys, have a good one, Dave. I'm going to have a semblance of a season anyway. I'm going to try to and see what it's all about. Edmonton gets 106 points. Tim guessed Draisaitl would score 45. I guess 57. How about 71? And McDavid was 61. So, and they had another guy score 35. And then Evander Kane scored 21, and Yamamoto scored 20. Have a good one there. So they had a lot of guys that scored, and they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20-goal scorers. It's not like St. Louis that year with 8 20-goal scorers, but they got 2 guys on the top line with 132 goals. And I don't know how many points he got. I'm sure between the two of them, they probably got 140 points each. Pretty damn close. They got a lot more. They got a lot more assists than they got goals. So we'll see what happens there. Draisaitl. Yeah. So, um, it's going to be Dallas going to San Francisco next Sunday night. So they get to play another night game, but even though it'll be West Coast, it'll be West Coast, and Giants are going to play the Eagles. Bengals will be playing the Bills, and the Jaguars will be playing the Chiefs. I really, really, really like the Chiefs in that ball game. But who knows? Who knows which Trevor Lawrence we'll see? That's the big thing there. Which Trevor Lawrence do we see? If you've never played Stone Cold hockey before, you should try it. You should definitely try it. I've played 82 official games now, and I played a bunch of games before that, before the season started, just trying it out. And Edmonton never got shut out. On live for score for our picks tomorrow. Yeah, 7:00. We'll be here. We'll meet up 6:30. Yep, we meet up at 6:30. Mm-hmm. Yep, we will do it. We'll see if Brady ends up giving it up. $6:30 us, 5:30 Central. Yeah, 5:30 Central. Yeah. So we will see what we're going to do tomorrow. Like I say, I'm going to work on this hockey as much as I can in the next few days. I'd love to have a good one, Dave. I'd love to have it worked out, by February 1st, let's say. That's 2 weeks, but that's probably, oh boy, that's probably really, really stretching it by a lot. Yeah, this is what I was showing my hockey game on earlier today. Hockey. Yeah. Pretty cool. Really is. Cool as shit, in fact. Really is cool. Yeah. Game over. Yep, you're right. The game's been over for a while. The game's been over for a while. 41 degrees here on the East Coast in Virginia. You all have a great, great rest of your night. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.